And to another Fox News alert, 6 more items containing classified material discovered at Joe Biden's Wilmington home.
The latest development as the president's chief of staff, Ron Klain, is reportedly expected to step down in the coming weeks.
Former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee joins us now to react. Governor, great to see you this morning. You know, I think we...
well, great to be with you.
I think we got the debate stage for you already here. So is Ron Klain, in your estimation, stepping back because the heat has gotten so hot and clearly the Biden ship is sinking? Or, as our friend Joe Concha said, no, he might be getting ready to run a campaign for president in 2024.
That's probably more likely. I wouldn't read a lot into the fact that he's leaving after 2 years, because the shelf life for a chief of staff, or for that matter, a press secretary in the White House, just isn't more than typically 18 months. 2 years is the max. It's a very high-stress job, and I'm seriously doubtful that Ron Klain is leaving because, Joe's garage sale isn't going real well. It could be that he's just burned out. And, people felt like that Ron Klain was really Ron Brain. He was the one that was running things. And if that's the case, and he had to also get the mop and broom and clean up after Joe's every moment at the podium, he's probably just ready to say, that's it, I'm done. I got to get out of here and get my life back together. So I don't think this is tied to anything other than the typical normal cycle of a chief of staff after about 18 months to 2 years, packing it up and doing something different.
You're right. If you have to be the chief of staff and the president at the same time, could be really, really exhausting work.
Hard.
But what do you make as we found more documents were found yesterday, 12-hour search. In this case, the Department of Justice was accompanied by Joe Biden's lawyers, much different than how Donald Trump was treated. Is this a cascading problem for Joe Biden?
Yeah, the big find that they had was they went up in his attic and they actually found Joe Biden. That was the real find. He's been missing in action for quite some time. In all seriousness, the thing that is so different, look, the FBI finally shows up, and the first discovery of these documents in the garage by his vet, in the Penn Biden Center, paid for by the Chinese Communist Party. This is humiliating, especially for a guy who so arrogantly talked about how Trump was irresponsible in having these documents, even though they were under lock and key. Here's the big difference. When the FBI finally showed up to do their own search for these documents, Joe Biden's lawyers got to be present. They got to be there. So they didn't take Joe's passport. When it was Donald Trump, his lawyers and his representatives were forced off the property. It's not the same thing, not even close to the same.
Yeah, and Joe Biden was at the crime scene without any of the FBI or any law enforcement in between the two finds. So we don't even know what happened at that point. I'm going to switch gears with you because, as you know, Lisa Marie Presley has died. You're a huge music fan. You've interviewed her before. I love Elvis Presley and his legacy. Talk to me about that.
I think all of us were just stunned and shocked by her death at 54 years old. Heart disease runs in the family. Her father died of it, her grandmother. So it's not something that really is, I guess, from a medical perspective, as shocking, but just from the fact that she was full of life and just 2 days before had been at the Golden Globes. I think it was just stunning that she passed away. And heartfelt condolences to her children and to all the family, particularly Priscilla. Just a great talent. She had so much of her father's musical chops. I don't think she ever really got appreciated for her vocal capacity, but she had it. He was a remarkable singer.
Yeah.
Well, Governor, it's great to talk to you this morning. We appreciate you jumping on with us here on Fox and Friends.
Thanks, Governor.
Thanks, Governor.
Always my pleasure. I'm heading up to my attic and in the garage seeing if I've got some classified documents laying around somewhere.
Be careful.
Good plan.
You never know.
Good.
All right, take care.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.